That Yucky Love Thing by Michael Catchpool and Victoria Ball. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Suzanne. Let's start a reading adventure together. Thank you for joining me today, my friends, as we start in Sam's house and a story called That Yucky Love Thing. Sam was fed up. There was too much of that yucky love thing around for his liking. Whenever he turned, it was there. His mom and dad were always hugging, yuck, and kissing, yuck. His grandparents were even worse, double yuck. His sister was no better. She was always holding hands with her boyfriend, Wayne or Scott or Matthew. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Or listening to songs about love, or sighing about it, or giggling about it. Sometimes she even cried with her friend Emily. Double yuck! Sam had had enough. He needed to escape. That yucky love thing, it's not for me, he said. So he got on his bike and rode away. He pedaled and pedaled until he came to a deep, dark jungle. Look at all the animals. But that was no better. It was even worse. The monkeys swung through the trees, arm in arm. Yuck! The elephants gave each other long, wet kisses with their long, wet trunks. Yuck! And the bear spent all day hugging. Double yuck! I can't stand it. This yucky love thing is not for me, Sam told the tiger as he got on his bike and rode away. He does not look impressed. Look at his face. Sam went to the bottom of the sea in a submarine. He borrowed from an old sailor who was practicing his trumpet. But that was no better. It was worse. Still, wow. The dolphins blew heart-shaped bubbles at each other. Yuck! The big blue whales gave each other big blue kisses with their big blue lips. And there's nothing quite like big as big blue whale kisses. Yuck! Even the crabs spent all day holding claws. Clack, clack, clack. Double yuck! I can't stand it, said Sam. I must get away. This yucky love thing, it's not for me. So Sam went to the moon in a rocket of his own design. But that was no better. It was worse, much worse. Down in the craters, behind the moon rocks, the moon aliens were all holding hands. Ooh, and they had lots of hands. Yuck! And kissing. They had a lot of lips too. Yuck, 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 yuck! I can't stand it, said Sam. This yucky thing, love thing, is not for me. There must be somewhere else I can go. Sam got into a boat and set sail. He found himself on a tiny island all alone. He sat under a palm tree in the shade. That's better, he said. Now I'm all alone and there won't be any more of that yucky love thing. He's very alone, isn't he? Very far from home. Sam gathered shells on his own. He lined them up on the sand and watched the sea wash them all around. Sam scrambled over the slippery rocks and popped seaweed on his own. He even jumped over the waves all by himself, his toes sinking in the wet sand. That's better, he said quietly. But there was no one to hear him. So Sam watched the sun go down on his island all by himself. When the sun rose, a big shadow appeared. Someone was standing over him. Who are you? Asked Sam. And what are you doing on my island? I'm Samantha, and this is my island. No, it's not. It's mine, said Sam. I've come here to get away from all that yucky love thing. So have I, laughed Samantha. It's yucky, isn't it? Double yucky, said Sam. There's too much of it for my liking. And mine, said Samantha. So Sam and Samantha spent all day getting right away from it. They collected shells together. They jumped over waves. They even clambered over slippery rocks. Until Sam slipped and tripped and fell. Got you, said Samantha, catching him by the hand. Thank you, said Sam. You're welcome, replied Samantha, and she gave his hand a little squeeze. Then Sam and Samantha held held hands all the way along the beach. Yuck, said Sam. Double yuck, laughed Samantha. The end. Thank you for joining me today, my friends, as we went to a lot of places where Sam did not appreciate people displaying love. And we don't have to hug and kiss to show our love. We can show our love by being kind to our friends, by sharing and using nice words and helping. I hope you enjoyed our book, That Yucky Love Thing, and have a great day, my friends. See you next time on Storytime with Miss Suzanne.